think that's enough of that for now.
What?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Oh, I'm a crazy guy. I'm crazy.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room. This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually.
Under stress? Keep a healthy mind. Damn, this is terrifying. So everything we see in the intro is
in the next room.
What's
Just relax, and we'll get started in a moment.
is stuff we've seen in real life?
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
No. Move my camera.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready. This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry.
The
We
hell's
have
that?
myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions,
That's why I showed the
James
cars.
attempts to recollect events of the accident, seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Mason. Mason.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a
Look at the pictures.
remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily.
Oh my god, I did not even notice that.
Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh, this is trippy.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12.
Wait, what? Oh shit, this is me. Fatal accident? Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. So they circled a few things here, and I'm not sure what I do with that. Yeah, there's total spaces there. You could see them.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
It's not like him. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Maybe that's why that character was so standoffish and wouldn't explain things. That doesn't make sense to you. Only to seem abandoned, your vision is blurry. Driving home? Don't have that fifth pint. Oh, that was like the first one that we did. Someone else is in here. Oh, I did not expect that.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Something doesn't add up. They weigh heavy in your hand. I'm probably guilty of something, some horror compilation trash. I guess that's why there is no detail here. Oh. His mind doesn't... Oh. But you feel present. Don't do that, man! Ah!
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. I can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now.
100 joules, right? Oh my god, really?
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged.
That's why it showed a heart in there.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry.
I'm moving.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to...
Would you look at that?
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Oh my god, I just had to shut everything off? You fucking kidding me.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please.
Yeah, let's fry him up.
I can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now. Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these.
Ah, fuck.
We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh, that must be so terrible. It's the first game. Oh, now it's gonna tell the whole story. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of mom and dad. There is a door to the hall. Push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner across the main wall. Half-finished drinks and are abandoned. Almost every horizontal surface stairs lead up. Although the party is firmly downstairs. See, all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table. The party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling. Yeah, the utility closet keeps having like a symbol on it. I bet you it's like alcohol and stuff. Is approach with 2 P's or 1 P? Oh, why did I say Sarah? Ugh. Oh my god. Wait, is she in a different room? Go into the utility room? Just as you're about to head inside, Jen, you hug, you're going to miss each other, you thank her for the party, she asks you if you're enjoying the party. You don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. One for yourself too. Oh, is this Hennings? There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She's always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Oh. As usual, everything is last minute. Hug, your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. Jeez. She's gonna miss you, you're gonna miss her. She walks away. Jenna has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Pour down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Never allowed in here. Normally, this is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskey. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Oh, it's his gift. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. Shouldn't really, but you have to try it. You taking the room around about you. There must be hundreds and no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Okay. A drink. Oh, okay. Go to oh my god, we're fucking drunk. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to your dad across the room. He nods and winks. He's about to drive today? And your dad gives you a fucking bottle? Is it noisy? We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Oh. And you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen covered in blood. What the hell do I say here? No one else notices. It's mixing with tears. Sorry, I don't understand. What the hell?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind and your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Yeah, this already happened. She's still in the kitchen? There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at drinks cabinet. Until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. And you head back into the home. You're up and out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Nope. Yes. Go outside. Freezing night. Cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Wow. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get to the door. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up a car glove box and hands you a note and key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. That's why the note was full of blood. Yikes. She says everybody else is drunk, but she's watching me fumble trying to put a key in there. Her worst of life. Why didn't she drive? Is she too small? Driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. Come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Left. He looks off the road. I guess right. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches her arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. It's going to say, you speed up.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really so, like, slow motion. There's nothing you can do. Stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over. James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
He poured alcohol in that dude's mouth, huh? I don't know how to say this that I would understand. You slump on the roof of your car. We flipped. Squeeze through the wreckage and fall. So we're like the alien that got out of the ship. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed in the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey, and your dad's no, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Drink whiskey! You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver. You toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights around you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness behind them. An army of people all staring. One figure steps out of silhouette and walks towards you. As you approach the man, pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I knew what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives.
This is what he was talking about. It's always weighing on him.
Even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
It has to end, James. Do you not understand?
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time.
Oof.
Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.